team sweats every minute to bring truth to your living. The best anchors.
Watch NDTV Hindu for news that's politically accurate, never politically correct.
This is where we get you all the news.
NDTV Hindu, Chennai's leading English news channel.
Welcome. You're watching NDTV Hindu. I'm Evelyn Mathew. These are the top stories we've been tracking today. Putting an end to the political exile, Amma is waving the victory sign as she will get set to form the new government in the state of Tamil Nadu. You are watching this special show, Seat of Power, on NDTV Hindu. We join you with the celebration, the introspection and the road ahead for the Tamil Nadu government in the next 30 minutes. Before that, a look at our headlines. Will Nalini Sriharan finally walk free? There's fresh hope for this life convict in the Rajiv Gandhi assassination case. Now that the LTTE has been wiped out, what threat will Nalini be able to pose to national security?
The question of Nalini being a threat, she was all the time anyway one of the ground level workers for the LTTE.
Madras High Court has spelled some good news for many students, teachers, schools and parents who've all been harrowed by the proceedings of the uniform syllabus case, which has gone into many days. That's left the wards without any textbooks at all for so long. But there is more relief now, but at what cost really? Quality, politics or education? Every other party, when you look at it, would field their family members. So Mr. Tangbalu is just another leader who's trying to do the same, perhaps by fielding his own wife. So is there something wrong or right with it then?
No.
I'm going to be putting you on the spot for a moment there. What do you make of the Aussies urging Shane Warne to come out of it retirement? Is that a sign of desperation? And who do you think will win the Ashes?
Well, I think asking for Shane Warne to come back to Test cricket really is a romantic idea, if I might say so, because it's
A.R. Rahman, who's just made his Hollywood debut. Mr. Rahman, you've scored Tamil music for Tamil films, but this time it was for an American film. How difficult or easy was that?
Compository was probably the first movie offer I got from Hollywood, even before the Oscars and Golden Globes and everything.
The mother of all battles may be over, but come Saturday night, we could be part of history in the making. And there's certainly many Indians gearing up for that, for India to really lift the World Cup once again and make us all cheer and bleed blue. One apartment here in the heart of the city is definitely making all kinds of preparations and gearing up with all kinds of mood and fervor. And I'm joining some of them. This is the cricketing team of one of the apartments in Kilpauk. Akhil, you've got a lot planned for Saturday night.
Chennai girl Divya Ajit has always been the last with a glint in her eye. This time she beat 244 fellow gentlemen and lady cadets to it. And mind you, with no background of army in her bloodline. Sword of Honor reaches her hand. She salutes the 11 months of training at her home ground, the Officer Training Academy, one that she only has words of honor for. With Evelyn Mathew in Chennai, Anusya Mathur for NDTV.
Brand new addition to the NDTV network.
Welcome to NDTV Hindu. It was all over in a matter of few minutes.
Election fever grips Tamil Nadu.
அடுத்த மத்திய அரசு தமிழ்நாடு எப்படி சொல்கிறதோ அப்படித்தான் அமையும்.
உனக்கு அதிகாரம் கொடுத்தது யார்?
Everything you'd want to know about Chennai and the rest of Tamil Nadu. Two media giants join hands to bring you NDTV Hindu.
In the last 2 years, the real estate sector has been one of the most severely affected sectors. Developers have been under a lot of pressure not to increase prices. So, to bring it back on track, the industry has got quite a wish list from the budget this year. Joining me is Mr. N. Ravichandran. He's the chairman of True Value Homes India Private Limited. Here's what he has to say to the finance minister.
Mr. Pranab Mukherjee, for affordable housing sector is huge demand is there all over India, for which you will have to provide some sort of easy access.
All the food wonderfully set on the table here. It's smelling amazing here. I can't just wait to start, but it's not going to be that easy because we're going to have an Onam Sadhya competition, right, Emma?
Absolutely. We're going to judge who is going to eat the most in the shortest span of time. And joining us is our referee for today, Chef Reggie Mathew. Chef, take us through the rules of how we need to go about this and make sure that Ram does not cheat.
Oh, yeah.
Did we say butter your toast? pushed over quite literally. Good morning, Chennai. Your wholesome start to a brand new day. Hello and welcome to You Special on NDTV Hindu. I'm Evelyn Mathew. This is where we come to your city college, take up a topic and get discussing. Or whether they're really just doing their job. Now let's get to opening. This is the National Institute of Fashion Technology. This is a very special edition of Children's Day celebrations right here on NDTV Hindu. To the 200th episode of You Special, we're going to discuss whether racism is really prevalent in the college campus itself. We are discussing what really drives the youth of today to join the army. Now, at the B.S. Abdul Rahman University in Vandalur, what will year 2050 be like? Okay, somebody else from this side?
Much less than 1,000, I think. I mean, I'm not a makeup person, so I just go for my shampoo, a face wash, and maybe a face powder.
Hello and welcome to Enterprising Entrepreneurs on NDTV Hindu. I'm Evelyn Mathew. On the show previously, we've been bringing you individuals, couples, business partners who've got into the art of money making by either late realization or sometimes by even accident. But today on the show, I bring to you a couple who's got into a business venture by, again, accident. One of whom who shared the dressing rooms with the likes of Rahul Dravid and Saurav Ganguly. The other who's had a background of child psychology and has never even dreamt of getting into a venture like this ever before. So that the wicket to the business pitch transition was quite smooth, then you'd say.
Yes, very smooth and very unexpectedly smooth though.
So if you want to check out some of their stuff while you're online, you can always go to their Facebook page, right?
Yes, we do.
Adonia, and maybe glance through some of their exclusive
Yeah, we keep
items.
updating our page very regularly. So far, we keep any new merchandise, any new designer launched, you can find it there.
Now, the 22nd of August may be celebrated as Madras Day and celebrating different aspects of the city. But there's so much of rich culture and heritage about this wonderful grand old city of ours that it's been going on for the past few weeks and even goes in fact, into the first week of September. And today we start the show in the most apt place possible, the Fort St. George.
Yeah, as Evelyn says, this is the fitting place to start because the city of Madras actually evolved around Fort St. George.
Madrasapatanam, Madras, Chennai, one of the first few cities of modern India. Old Madras has blossomed now into a fast-paced city of Namma Chennai. In some ways, never changing, but in some, ever changing. Today, I take your taste buds on a tour to places and food that's very Madras, and it's only apt that I start with a steaming cup of filter coffee and pair it with the best idli sambar in town. I'm at the Mount Road right now, where at one of the humble little restaurants here, the Chicken 65 was born, or so they say. We're going over to the Buhari restaurant there. Festivals like Akshaya Tritiya establishes the fact that irrespective of prices, consumers in this part of the world will always be ready to buy gold. No wonder then that all the jewelers in the city and the state are all out with aggressive and innovative marketing campaigns splashed across the newspapers these days to make you want to reach out for the Midas touch. Style into your lifestyle. Well, that's what the next 26 minutes is going to be all about. I'm talking about the Lawman Page 3 presents NDTV Hindu Lifestyle Awards 2011, powered by Tulsian in association with Color Peppers. An epic celebration of the best, the creme de la creme of Chennai's lifestyle scene. From your favorite designer to your favorite eatery, favorite night spot to your favorite actor. You casted your votes and we honor them. Now, the city was buzzing with excitement leading up to the Grand Gala Day, and day one of the celebrations started with a bang at the launch party hosted by 10 Downing Street. Check it out.
edition of NDTV's Greenathon. We are coming to you live from the breezy and the beautiful Elliott's Beach. For the moment, we've got some extremely talented gentlemen who've come in from different parts of Tamil Nadu itself. Artists who call themselves the Tapatam, artists from Madurai, and an extremely talented bunch, a rock band who call themselves La Pongal. Now this is a contemporary Tamil folk music group, and they've never disappointed Chennai. And let me hand it over to La Pongal. Next year, till we meet again for Greenathon Part 4 perhaps. Thanks very much. Have a safe evening. Shubh Ratri. Thanks once again. Goodbye. Good night.
As you sip your morning tapa and butter your toast or dig into your plate of idlis, here's all that you need to know to start your day.
Only on NDTV Hindu.